Good day and welcome to the BTC Light Brigade YouTube channel. I'd like to thank you all for joining me again. Hope you all had a great day of trading as well. We're going to look at the BTC market today and see what happened exactly. I'd like to remind you all about the forecast that I had given yesterday as to what might happen today and what to look for, and specifically what time to look at. So let's take a look at those times first. Let me just remind you, here they are. Okay, so as you can see, I've got it broken down into the various sessions, Asian, London, and New York, with about 4 or 5 trading times per session. And let me just remind you, I'm in North America. These are my local Eastern Standard Times. So please convert them to wherever you are in the world to your local time. Let's go over to the charts now and analyze each and every one of these intervals. Alright, so we're looking at BTC USD 5-minute chart here. Alright, I've gone ahead and put all the vertical lines as to where our timestamps are. The first one was at 6:40 p.m., which is right here, this one. Let me zoom in for you and we'll tackle these one at a time. Alright, let's make sure this is 6:40. Yes, it is. Okay, so as you can see, prior to this, we had a low formed, we had a higher low, so we're going to be looking for buys. All right, when our time signal kicks in here after this candle, we're going to let it close because we're looking for support. We get it there, we get a bullish candle, we can buy that. All right, we buy it, it starts going sideways, not looking the greatest. Big bearish candle, test of the candle, you might want to get out here. There's not too much profit in there, but we did catch the low of it, the support. All right, next time signal right here. We want to wait till it closes right there. Oops. Market goes under. We're not interested in that because we're looking for buys. This formation is called a morning star. All right. It's a bearish candle followed by a sort of a relatively small body candle and then a bullish candle. So that tells us market's probably going to go up, but we have to wait for it to break our time interval. Breaks it here with a nice bullish candle, so we can go long here, and it comes right up to our next time signal. All right. On that one, we had a 2 candle pullback after the red candle closed. We're going to draw our support. We get a nice bullish candle right after that. We're going to buy that, and this one even came back to test this level, so you got a slightly better entry, and it starts taking off. Now when you get this long wick, that's a sign you might want to get out. That's the bears pushing back. All right, so you get in here, you get out here, and then we go sideways to our next time signal right here. I'm going to draw our what has now become resistance line. Maybe the market wants to take a dip. So we're looking for bearish candles. Time signal happens here. This one breaks through. It's not the greatest candle. It's got some wick on it. We come back to test it. And then this is a nice bearish candle right here. We can short this. Short it where? All the way down to our next time signal. Where we're going to find support right there. After that candle closes on the time signal, we get a bullish candle here, bullish candle here. Let's buy this. We're on our way up, a little bit sideways action until the next time signal. So let's draw our support here because the previous candle, as you can see, was a red one, came down to here, and then our time signal started here with the bullish candle. So we'll be buying this candle. And then it goes on its merry way here. All the way here, starts going sideways, starts pulling back, hits our time signal again, and that's where we find support. We get a bullish candle, we can buy that. All right, market comes back to test it, starts taking off again, and this one just kind of like flew up. Now I'm always cautious when you see a candle like this. You know it's gonna get corrected, so just be careful there. Anyhow, our next time signal right here. Bearish candle, test of it. We can take that. Now this one didn't quite work out, did it? That's okay. Losses are a part of the game. you might have had a chance to get out. If you saw this coming up and you saw it come down again and then up again, it's all sideways. You might have maybe broke even or had a small loss. We're going to wait for our next time signal, which is here. All right, market had a 2-candle pullback. We got our support here, bullish candle. We can buy that. We buy it, not much profit in there. When you see something like this is a hangman candle. It's time to get out. That's a very bearish sign, especially when you followed by this. Now, if you waited, maybe you waited for here, you got out here. So maybe you break even again, but no real profit. Okay, next time signal. Now, I've said it before, when you get 2 time signals very close together, I'm going to ignore this first one. I'm not even going to pay attention to it. This one, let's take a look at what happened. When that occurred, there's our support or resistance level. Okay, we break down, come back up to test, another bearish candle. It's looking like a short, but you got some wicks. If you went short there, stop above the last high. You might have got a little bit of profit here, but you had to wait this out, and you might have actually tried to pull out here. But you know, the long wick, bears are pushing back down again. So anyhow, this is not a great time to trade. When you see the market here going sideways like this, I would just stay out completely. All right. And like I said, especially when you got 2 time signals right close to each other, market's going to go sideways. Okay. So, excuse me, our next time signal is way up here. All right. Now, what happens here? The New York session actually opened. Let's see when it opened. That is our 4:30. So, right here, when it opened, we have this big bullish candle thrust up. Now, if you've been trading for a while, you might recognize this pattern. When you get sideways action like this, and then all of a sudden we have a spike like this, it's setting up for something called a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so this is the head, these are the left shoulders. So what happens is the market, we're hoping, will come down and take out these last support levels, and that's what it did here. Okay, and then what we want to see is a retrace back up to about the same levels here, and then down again. So this sort of pattern played out perfectly. I mean, head and shoulders patterns turn the market around. Whether or not that happened overall is a different story. But the fact of the matter is, you know what to look for in that pattern. So anyhow, this is our time signal for the next one when the New York session was started. All right, so market rallied up, had a big bearish candle, and then our time signal hit right here. We got a huge bearish candle. We can't exactly short this candle because it's too long. Okay, you're gonna have to wait for some retrace. So the next candle does come up till about halfway. So if you wanted to get in here somewhere, or even here when this bearish candle happened, I think that was an okay entry. Put your stop just above the time signal. All right, and then it gave you about 15 minutes worth of trade. Came all the way down here. Now, as you can see, the second time interval hits. Let's draw our support resistance on it. Okay. And we're expecting a turnaround. After it took out all these lows, remember the pattern. It's going to come down and then it's going to want to come back up again to form these right shoulders. And we don't know any of this part here yet, but you can sort of see the pattern happening. Okay, so this is our support now. We're waiting for an up move. We got a bullish engulfing candle here. You could take that, or you can wait for this one. Enter here. You get some profit there. This is another hammer hangman candle. You might want to get out right here. And we're pulling back again. Market comes back up to test it until it hits our time signal again. Okay. Pull back on the candles. There's our time signal. Now, at this point, we know that the market is trying to form a right shoulder. So longs are a no-no. We're not going to go long on this candle or that candle or this candle. We're looking for shorts. Okay, so we don't have another time signal till way over here. So what does the market do? What we're going to have to do is short if this level breaks, and it did it here. Okay, so if you want to take a short here, let's just mark that. Well, I'm just going to extend that over. This candle breaks through, we take a short here. Then we get a nice move down. We get a test back up again, bearish candle. We're coming back down again. Here, the time signal hits. So what happens? We have a one candle pullback, hits our time signal, bearish candle, short again. Short, short, short down to our next time interval, which is right here. All right. And here we're going to draw that support. Now we get this huge candle, bullish candle, which is very nice. So we can't close below our time signal. We'd have to wait for a bit of retrace. It's a big candle. Next candle, market does pull back till about halfway. You could get in somewhere here, and then it starts taking off here. All right, and then you got some bearish candles, sideways action. You might want to get out here. So very confusing on the New York session. Just a whole bunch of sideways during that pattern, and this can happen. Like sometimes these patterns happen fast, sometimes they take a long time, and it took a long time today. All right, let me compress the chart, and we can take a look at all this moves that we got. All right, so we started here, we got a nice move up. Here we're looking for buys because we're trending up. Got that, trending up, got that. Here, you don't, I mean, if you didn't take this short because you know you're trending up, no problem. Wait for the next time signal. We got our bullish candles. We're going back up again. Same here. Same thing here. We caught the pullback on that time signal. And like I said, this was an absolute mess. So if you didn't trade any of this, congratulations. You know, it was just a headache. But let me also point out one thing here. So what a lot of traders do, they'll put lines here when they see the market. Oh, you know what? It hit here and bounced here again, hit there. So that's a resistance level, and they're going to call this a support level because the market came here, bounced here, bounced here, bounced. And then as soon as the market pops above, they're going to go, oh, let me go long right here. And then what happens? They get wrecked. Okay, this is called a fake out, but you got to look at the pattern. Now, as time traders, we don't have to worry about that because we're not interested in jumping on this. We're waiting for our time signal here. And when that happened, there was a bearish candle after that. So we're taking those signals. So we took that here and we took a long here because it hit our time signal. Here, we're back into this mess. So I wouldn't even bother to do anything here until we get this bearish. Like I said, we were looking for shorts on this one because it's a head and shoulders pattern. Okay. So yeah, so that was the market. A little bit confusing New York, but very good Asian and London. Thank you for watching. All right, so this is the forecast for Thursday, February the 20th, broken down into the three sessions again, Asian, London, and New York. And we start the Asian at 5:35. Now, that 5:35, when I say that, for me, that's actually February the 19th evening at 5:35. My charting software, as soon as 5 o'clock rolls over, that becomes the 20th. So that's what I mean. So those first times up to 10 p.m., that's all 19th evening for me, and then 12:05 a.m. becomes the 20th for me. But like I said, according to my charting software, it's all considered the 20th. So let's keep that in mind. If you've already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. If you haven't, please do so. Please let anybody you know who are traders as well about the channel. I think it would be a great benefit to them. All right, and do hit the bell icon as well so you know when I'm posting next. Okay, folks, stay safe, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Thank you.